A YouTube channel called The Anime Men made a video where they ranked all the popular anime since the 60s, based only on their first episode. People hated this video because the YouTubers only became anime fans during the lockdown, and they rated popular and well-respected anime very poorly. They were called fake anime fans and tourists. First, I'll defend the mob. Anime started in the 60s. All the anime in the 70s was built on the success of the anime from the 60s. Then the 80s were built on the 70s and the cycle continued. Within those decades, there were pivotal anime that stood above the rest and greatly shaped the anime that came after. Without the existence of these older anime, we wouldn't have the newer anime. There were also anime that really resonated with fans and acquired massive fan bases. Many OG anime fans have nostalgic memories surrounding these stories, and it may have even been impactful in their real lives. I understand all of that, but none of it excuses the childish response to this ranking video. Just because an anime is foundational doesn't mean that every single anime fan has to worship it like it's sacred. Astro Boy, or Mighty Atom, was created by Osamu Tezuka, the grandfather of anime. I understand that he and his work are foundational to anime, but he's not a god. The art and animation are objectively dated by today's standards. So if someone has the subjective opinion that the anime with subjective quality isn't good to them, that shouldn't be an issue. It's just their opinion. I understand that if you're deep into the anime fandom, you might hold foundational stories on a pedestal, but if you're unable to recognize that it's a subjective piece of work, therefore not everyone will like it, then you are the problem. It seems that having standards is thrown out the window when an anime is foundational or popular. If an anime with the same animation and writing quality of Astro Boy came out today, it would do poorly, and the same fans with pitchforks, the same mob, would probably call it garbage. But because it's Astro Boy, and Astro Boy is an important piece of anime history, now it's sacred and immune to negative reviews. I saw people complaining that Gurren Lagann was higher than Evangelion because Eva inspired Gurren Lagann. So what? They aren't the same story. These guys had Horimiya above Toradora. They had Fairy Tail over Dragon Ball. If they like the newer anime more than the one that inspired it, then that's what they like. The idea that fans of a newer anime have to bow down and kiss the feet of the anime that inspired them is ridiculous. You like One Piece but not Esteban? I guess you're a fake fan. If they were the exact same show, I would understand the anger, but they aren't. I hate the idea of protected anime that can't be criticized because of how popular or impactful they are. Just because every anime fan you respect sings the praises of a specific show doesn't mean that everyone will like it or that everyone has to like it. And someone not liking it doesn't make them a fake anime fan. It makes them a person with genuine opinions. It seems that anime fans don't want authenticity, they want conformity. They want you to look up the impact and popular opinion of any given anime and agree with it before saying anything about it. If you don't agree or don't pretend to agree, you're a fake fan. You shouldn't have to pretend to like things out of fear of pitchforks, especially regarding subjective quality. If this were sports and they were calling Messi and Ronaldo trash, the mob would have some ground. But this is anime. It's art. There is no objective measure of supreme quality. What makes me even more angry is the fact that they have a lot of conformist rankings in their video. They put Berserk, Death Note, and Attack on Titan in S. They put Yu Yu Hakusho, Slam Dunk, Bebop, FMA, Chainsaw Man, and Frieren in A. They put Fist of the North Star in B. Regardless of my personal opinion on these stories, I'd argue that the rankings of these anime I just listed are pretty much in line with the general anime community's opinion. But just because they didn't like some older anime like Lupin and Doraemon, and liked newer dogpile punching bag anime like SAO, Fairy Tail, and Solo Leveling, people got mad. I'm sure some people will argue that the real problem was that they were on their phones and not paying attention, but I don't believe it. If they put every single anime in A tier, or at least their ranking agreed with the average ranking of all people who didn't like this video, there wouldn't have been any complaints. If they licked the boots of all the foundational anime and dunked on all the overhated anime, there wouldn't have been any outrage. Did I forget to mention that all of these reviews were based on just the first episode? Yeah, people are mad at their rankings based on just one episode. Not every anime's first episode is representative of its overall quality, but that doesn't matter to this mob. I didn't talk about the quality of each of these anime because it doesn't matter. Quality in art is primarily subjective, so getting mad that someone's tastes don't match yours is ridiculous. If these people gave specific analysis with an attempt to prove a point, then you could challenge those points since there's an argument being made, but these guys just gave their opinions, and it's making people lose their minds, which is shameful. I want to end this video by applauding the Anime Men. Regardless of what I think of the video, they actually took the time to go back and watch anime throughout its entire lifespan. I would never go back and watch any of the black and white anime, and most fans wouldn't, but these guys did. I also respect the bravery shown in giving their genuine opinion without trying to bend to the popular opinion.